go live. Save this for other people. And then some stuff that's going on with things. So first off, if you haven't grabbed the 5-day deal, go do that. I will put the link in the, I don't know where the link is. What's the link to that? I must have a link. The link. So guys, if you do not have, I think this thing is the best thing that I mean, a lot of people are like, well, what is this thing? What is it? Anyway, look at that. That's the link to the 5-day deal. But every year they do it, and they do a video one and they do a photography one. This one's the photography one. So it's only once a year, and they get all these people like me to give stuff that's way worth more than $100 or whatever they charge for. There's one, the main bundle's like $89. The next one's like $150 or something. And it's all worth thousands of dollars, and they do it once a year. So once it's gone, it's gone. Inside it is the Headshot Intensive Online, which is no big deal for you guys because you guys get it all. It's already in your crew. It's in the crew videos, so don't worry about that. However, if you do buy it through that link and you don't have Headshot Banner yet, I will add Headshot Banner to your Headshot Crew account. So, and that isn't, you won't see that anywhere. It's not on the site. It's not on the 5-day deal thing. The 5-day deal guys don't, I was trying to work it out to give them Headshot Banner, but they didn't want to do something where you had to get on Headshot Crew. They just wanted to be able to send it to you. So I had to send them the videos for the Headshot Intensive Online instead of having people sign up for the crew, which was fine. But I wanted to give the Headshot Banner as part of it. So if you check it out, you'll see that there's a lot. It's just, I didn't even look through it. There's so much stuff. So, but I think it's, I should look through it and see what I did get it. They make us buy it. And so I bought it, and I haven't looked at it yet because I have not had time.
I bought it 2 years ago, and I haven't looked at anything from it.
Well, get in there. 2 years ago, I had something in it. It was probably like illuminating the face or something.
Yeah, that's why I bought it, because you sent.
Why don't you watch that?
Yeah. Well, I already watched that. I had that already.
Oh, well, there's plenty of other stuff in there. Anyway, all right. So I just got back from West Palm. First of all, I have been MIA because everything's so freaking busy in a good way that that's why I haven't been around. But luckily, I've got a team behind me that makes this thing sing. So hopefully you guys have been very active in the you know, all the contests and stuff. That is putting a damper on Headshot Crew Associates being dubbed, which I'll do. We will get that going. It's at some point. I am going away the end of the month to Europe for a while. And I'm launching an NFT. If you got that email as well, a collectible. I was just on the phone with Canon because they're trying to figure out if it's going to work with their legal department and stuff like that. So I'm like, last thing I want to do is be sued. Because I put a logo on this thing. But they're really cute. They're really cool. I'm sure they're going to sell really well. If you guys are not familiar with NFTs, it's a great entry point into the NFT market and get yourself one. I just bought my first NFT, which I'm excited about, which was through Tom Bilyeu. A bunch of people are launching these things, and it's a little complicated to purchase stuff. You have to go through this process. So if you are interested and have any questions, I'll probably do a Zoom about it and teach people how to do that. But anyway, let's talk about where you're at, what I think you need to do to get to where you need to be. And it's very clear that, and Michaela, you're a good example. Your color right now and stuff that you've been doing is phenomenal. And for years I was holding you up, and then you'd argue with me about it, and I'd be like, no, that color's not good. And now you have good color. Like, what happened? What happened?
I guess just showing up.
Well, you got it. Yeah. So now the work is at a ridiculous level. Anything, what I realize is that most things that are going to hold you guys up is color consistency of your portfolio. I mean, that's the thing that's like one of my pet peeves. glasses are dirty. And that's the thing that I need you to do: exposure, color. And every intensive now, the first exercise that I'm doing is taking a shot and tweaking the color with the human being in front of the people. So we all do it together. If you've taken the intensive, we all calibrate monitors, we all do it together, and we all try and match that shot to make it look its best, and then see how different everybody's is. And I found that it's been interesting. It's been really interesting. I'm gonna have to plug my computer in eventually because my power cable is not here, and I got here. Brittany must have put it somewhere. Let me just ask her. Well, I've got enough to do this for a while, so we're okay. I got 34%. We're all right. Anyway, so what I would like to do is I would like to first show you some of the shots that I got at the intensive, because you're gonna be. Oh wait, I gotta get my drive. Hold on.
I'm talking and nobody can hear because I muted myself.
All right, you guys can carry conversations when I'm gone. What's the big deal? So, the thing that came up for me today, and the reason why, what I wanted to discuss mostly is it's come to my attention that a lot of photographers are putting everybody in the same box, and that's ridiculous. So what I found is that well, first of all, that's not cool. Second of all, everybody's a puzzle. So everybody who walks in is a puzzle. So what you're doing is you're looking at the human, and then immediately you have to go into, what do I need to tweak from my standard setup that I'm repetitive with. So I did the intensified yesterday, and I make people set up the lighting, and I give so it seems so funny to me, because I'm like, look, these are the lighting setups I want you to use. I want you to use parallel, triangle, and men's lighting, which is a key fill kick. That's all I want you to do, right? And I say, look, follow the recipe, utilize it. If you have strips, I don't care if it's LEDs or whatever you got. Like, if you have strips, stick them in strips. If you're doing strobes, whatever, just so you can feather, and the feathering's super important. And then do it that way. And then I get shot, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to do a lighting class. And I just did a men's lighting video. Did you guys see it? Did you guys see it? It's on the site. I mean, it's just like, stick to the freaking recipe. I act like when I come into the intensified, I just act like a character. So I don't want to be myself. I don't want to call the photographer, and I want to see what they're going to do with me. So I started doing that. And then this lighting thing is just like, I was like, what is going on with the lighting here? And then I'm looking at it, and I'm like, the lighting is not what I asked for. And if it could be better, it should be better. So it should be a key fill kick, not a half-assed shadowing, semi-key with a kind of fill. Or if you're parallel lighting, you got two keys because they're supposed to be exactly even. If you're triangle, if you got the triangle going, they're supposed to be, even all around. I don't know if anybody's talking to me, but I'll mute you guys. If you want to unmute, just unmute yourself. But anyway, so I was shocked that photographers don't have, now some of them were new, and some of the people take the intensive haven't lit before. I get it. You guys, if you were going to shoot a man right now, I mean, well, first of all, if you were going to shoot a human being right now, everybody can shoot the triangle. If you got 3 lights that are able to set up in a triangular configuration, not a TLS configuration, like a tent lighting sucks. TLS, I don't like it like a tent. It's like this. It's a little bit like this. It's not a tent. It's offset. Because that's, if you do the tent lighting, you get no light into the eyes or anything. So what I need you to do is do this. Just do it. I'm going to stick to my guns and be like, just do this. Do it like this until you show me something better. And there's nothing better, so you never will. But if there was something better, then I will do whatever it is that you showed me that's better. But I haven't seen that. So I don't know why you guys are trying to reinvent wheels when I haven't seen it. Like show it to me if it's better, but get to associate first doing it the way I say, and then do it. And I'm not, and it's like for instance, have you ever been in that Lori Patrick headshot group? Have you guys been in there in Facebook? Lori's really nice. She's sweet. She's very supportive of me. But that's a group of people that are into headshots but don't know what the fuck they're doing. And the coaching, there's terrible talking about it. And I never look at it, but it came up in my feed because I'm a member. Something came up. I clicked on this guy. This guy's like, oh my God. I was like, why would I talk about this shitting lighting in this guy? So what I want you to really do is nail your shit down and don't change it. Be repetitive, right? And if you can't do men's lighting and you're not good with shadow density and you don't know what the fuck to do with a kick, then just stick to the triangle for everybody. That's it. And if you only have 2 sources, then get 2 strips on them and stick to parallel for everybody until you get really good at that and become associate, and then you can change. But that's it. This is not rocket science. Like, you guys are sitting in here and a lot of you aren't associates and you've been with me for a while. Like, is it my fault that I haven't seen your portfolio? Because if you're that good, I need to see it. I need to see it and see. Or are you still experimenting and still futzing around and still not getting your lighting right? Because once the lighting is right and consistent, it's the same brand and you're using the same camera with the same brand of lights, the chances are you can get your color consistent. That's just a given. And then once you get that done, and the reason why I'm being so animated today is because I just went through the intensive and you guys are the platinum group and I need to push you harder than the other people because you want to be pushed harder, obviously. Cameron, are you ready for a review? Am I going to hammer you today?
I actually just did one with James to get ready before I asked you for a review.
How'd it go?
It was all right. There's still a lot of work. We kind of nailed down a color settings moving forward. Now it's just a matter of getting more people.
Okay. All right, then I'll look at it when you feel you're ready. One thing I want to say is that as Mikhail and I were working on our color, she came in and we were working on Capture One, and I gave her my settings, right? And then she went home and the settings didn't. Mikhail, you're there, right? And the settings didn't work for her. And I was like, how is that? How could that be? And then I looked at my settings and I recalibrated my computer. And then I realized, wait a minute, these look different than they were a month ago. How could that be? What's happening? And I was like, I don't know, but they look really good now. And I found that I'm creating these styles and everything in Capture One, and I'm dating them. And I'm looking at the newest ones, and the newest ones always look the best. And I'm like, the old ones don't work anymore. And I was like, what happened? So things change, guys. Something changes. I don't know what it is. I don't know if the computers are changing or Capture One updates and something changes, changing the X-ray changes. I don't know. Whatever changes, things are changing. So you constantly have to be using your eye to decide what your color is. And the best way to do that is when the human's in the same room as you, when they're with you. That's the best way to do it. So I'm going to go through some of the shots that I took, if I could plug this thing in, and show you some of the humans that I shot. One in particular. Each person is an individual, if I'm not mistaken. Like, we're human beings. Nobody looks alike. Nobody. My kids are identical. They don't look alike to me. So what we want to do, I want to do a screen share. I'm going to bring up Capture One. I'm going to open up this session that I got in here. And I am going to go into my drive, go to this West Palm Beach intensive, and you're going to see some characters that are very colorful and well known to you in here. And these shots I have not really looked at. So this is what I want you to watch when I shoot, because this is something that people aren't doing, and it really bugs me. I want you to, before I show you this, I'm just going to tell you what I normally do. I shoot a head-on headshot, and then I work around it a little bit, and then I try the nose one way, then I try the nose the other way. I work around it a little bit. I look at it a little different. With men, I sometimes will flip the lighting and try the nose one way and try the other way and try head-on, and that's it. That's what I'm doing. And it's all happening, and I'm usually not telling my subject that's why I'm moving them that way, but I'm really trying to look at their face. So I'm looking at other things that immediately stand out to me that I have to diminish. So just because he's the last person that I shot, and this guy happens to be in my thing, I will share this, and you will see that this human being got in front of my camera for the first time ever. And I photographed him, and he just looked in like that. I didn't say anything. I was just like, he kind of looks like a badass. Let me take this picture. And then I shot him again. I didn't change. He changed his mouth. That's a little weird. He did a lot of brow pressure. James, are you here? I think there's a James in here. I don't know if it's him because he's getting on a flight right now.
Yeah, I'm here.
You're here. Okay, that is you. Okay, I don't know which shot you picked. There's the smile, and then he got back to serious. The other thing is that my relationship with him is like interesting because we work together so well, and I was fried by the time he got in front of my camera. So I don't think I said much.
No,
I don't think I said much.
just mostly direction.
But watch the nose. So right up to this point, I'm totally trying to get him straight on. I think James has a really cool face. He's got very sharp features. He's got this, interesting nose and his chin's pretty pointy, and his features, when you get him on the side, are pretty angular. I like it. I like everything I'm seeing here. I was trying to figure out what to do. I got the subtlety of the kick. I got even though, see how it sharpens even though he's got the scruff and he's, tall and skinny, he's still, I like the sharpness of the jawline when it's out further. I like that. See, sometimes I like when it's just not coated with anything. Oh, and you were doing a lot of brow pressure. So I like the hint of the smile. I like that, but I also like this.
I found it so bright in there.
It is bright.
Yeah. So I think that was part of the brow.
So now I keyed you left, and then I went nose right just to see. So watch, I bet I know myself and what I do. I was head on till this point. We're at the 25th shot, and I went nose to one side. So nose to 11:30. If the clock's on, if 12 o'clock is here, that's about 11:30, right? And then he was working it. Now, see, I went straight back to it. I went back to the other. So I just wanted to test it. I got 2 shots in there. And the reason why I don't shoot much like this is because I keyed him left, and I'm going to shadow this side. And I don't like that. So I normally don't. If I'm going to shoot this side, I'm just looking at it to see if I like it. If I'm going to shoot this side, which I did, I flipped the light. I'll flip the light, which I did as we went. So I like that side. I find that shot interesting. I just think that the jawline could be out further, and I probably turn the body twist is probably too much. I like this composition a lot. I like that shot. Now I'd like his nose to go a little bit toward the key. Let's see if it does. There we go. There we go. Something like that. There was a shot I really liked in here. The one you picked is good. Now what's he doing? He's cracking up. Something going on. And I think the rendition of this color-wise is very close to your skin tone. Toned him down, went back that way. Then, okay, so watch the body. Here's the other thing I do. Body straight a lot, right? This is the one thing in the intensified a lot of people don't do with me. They don't move the body. So when I move the body, see how turned it is? Very subtle. So imagine, for those of you that don't understand this, I'll repeat it. There's a clock on the floor. James is standing in the middle of it. I'm standing at 12. His nose is pointed at 12 o'clock. His body's at like 11:45, 11:30, right? Watch the body. Here it is now what's the body at? All right, hold on. So this is the 11:30 to 12:30 shot. Body's at 12:30. Face is at 11:50. It's just barely off, right? So I want you guys to experiment with this stuff. And now this is 11:30, 12:30, 12:30. Face at 12:30, body's at 12:30. You should be shooting all these combinations. So body straight forward, body at 12:30, body at 11:30, and then the face on each angle. So I think this is shooting his reverse hair part, and I think I liked his right side better, actually. And I flipped the light, although I like that. But he parts his hair both ways. I like that shot. I like that shot. I think that's the shot you picked. Is that the shot you picked? Is he here?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm not
Maybe
sure.
it's that one. Might be that one. Is it a little friendlier? I think it's that one.
Yeah, it's a little friendlier.
I think it's that one.
And it was
I like it.
amazing. The retouch didn't need anything. Like color-wise, we were like straight out of your camera. I told you like this morning, it was like nothing. There's like
So
nothing to do.
So it's a flex, daylight flex. It was Michael's flex. Thank you, Michael. 4,500
sir.
negative 2.6. You guys can, if you're shooting the flex daylight 5,600, you could try these settings. I did have a exposure value of, I don't know if I brought it up or if I had this on from the last person I shot and I forgot to take it off. So they ended up there, but it looks good. And I think I'm okay. I don't mind. I usually like to get this dead on. But anyway, it's plus 0.15. Saturation's at 5, which I think looks pretty good here. I think I could probably heat it up a little bit. I might be able to go to 10. I don't know. Let me see. If you liked it, then yeah, I think I can handle that.
Yeah, the interesting one was just your curve.
I'd probably go 8. Okay. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Okay, my curve. So here's my curve. All I do is I go into the red and I pull this sucker down a little bit.
In the red channel. Only in the red channel.
Only, yeah, I don't think I touched the other ones. Yeah.
Nope. So that's like 1 point, 2 points, maybe.
And sometimes I just do it from the top, and sometimes I go from the middle. This I just pulled the middle down a little bit.
Yeah.
The other thing that I do is
You had nothing.
occasionally I get in there, but I got nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't need it. You don't need it.
And for like, I'm never like 4,500 super blue. Like that's super blue and it's not blue at all. So I don't know what's going on. Usually I'm at like, around 5,000, but I've been getting more towards blue and adding saturation. My move, if you guys going to get shots by me, have it be a little bit bluer and then saturate it to bring some warmth in. I don't know why it makes see the lip color. It makes the lips separate from the skin a lot. There's I have to show you, see, he's got good color in his lip. So I have to show you a girl I shot where I thought the shots looked great. And then I put my settings on. I was like, holy shit, that's such a difference with the way the lip is going. It's amazing. All right. I like that. Yeah, I like that shot. I think that's the shot you picked. Let's see. Got him laughing a little bit. Now I flip, light flip. See the light flip? Now I'm keying right. I'm a little low. You see how low I am? And I don't have the collar points. I was futzing around. What was I doing here? See if I got it. if I pulled it together. I like the collar points. I don't know why. A little squinchy in the eyes there. Jawline's back. Little smile. Not really jumping yet. Let's see if it gets interesting. Actually, I like your, yeah, I actually like this angle. So I like that angle with the key right. I feel low though. Like you're looking down at me and I'm really low. I was having trouble with that background coming into the play. And this is the 1230 nose at 1130, body at about 1230, 1245.
Right.
No, 1215. I like that expression. I like that shot. I like that too. I like that too. That was it.
That was it. Changing people's lives.
It's a lot of James
Oh,
all over.
no, I have to do this. I have to do this when I'm not tired. Again, I
Well, at
like
least you
them.
didn't make him look like a prick.
I like them. Yeah, but I like that. That's badass. He looks like a prick. Wait, I like this. I like
What I
when
shoot for.
I like when it's got the. I like this one. Hold on.
A little sneaky side eye.
Well, I didn't want. This is the one I think we picked. Yeah, because it's got the hint of the smile. That's too Mr. Nice Guy. That's too. But really, what I wanted to show you. And James, is your flight coming up or something? Or what are you doing? You're okay.
I'm currently Ubering to Fort Lauderdale Airport.
Okay. I love this. I love
Which
this.
one? That one.
I like that. I like that. I love that. That's too turn. That's too weird. I like that. I'm not sure about the mouth. Hold on. I actually like the jawline like that, but if I didn't see that, would that be normal? You strain a little bit too much. I kind of like that one better. I like that a lot. I like that. I like that. That's the first one. No, I knew this was the look that you were giving me that I like. Yeah, no, and then you gave me this at the beginning and I didn't. Okay. So let's see. Yeah, I like that. I like that too. I like that. Love that. Love that. I think that's it for me. 28. Although with the teeth, it's pretty good. But yeah, for me, it's that one. I like that. Yeah, that's the shot for me that's the winner out of the thing. But I had a bigger challenge on my hands right before this guy got in there. And with James, it was all about angularity of his features, right? Getting this, see, he's got the scruff, so the kick's only going to show up on that little part of the cheek. So I had to make sure it was there. Keyed him, made sure the key fell off right here, which is what you want to do, right? So you get that shadow and then you get the kick that way. Really like it. With this other guy I shot, it was a lot different. It was a different vibe. There was a lot of things to consider. There's a lot of stuff going on. But I took it on best I could. And I think I rose to the occasion. And I think you'll see that right here. So this is the first image I took of our friend Nico. So what do you do, right? So Nico's all decked out. And I know Nico pretty well. He's fired up. And I'm going to do the same thing I do with everybody. I'm going to feather. I'm going to give him noggin relief because he's got a big noggin. And the kick, I wanted to isolate the kick right on the cheek. The kick was coming up into the head. The reason why I'm showing you this, I don't have it because I didn't shoot it. Like I don't shoot what if I don't get it. This is the first shot, and I probably tweaked the exposure as we went. So James, you witnessed this. Okay. So see what I'm doing with the noggin? I had a kick over here. You don't kick extra stuff in the noggin if you could avoid it. So I just put the kick on the cheek. So the kick was actually, I think it was pointed up. I think I had it down and pointed up. So it's feathered it off the cheek. I think it was pointed at the ceiling actually, which was really weird for me, but I wanted to isolate it here. And then the same thing. I just shot him straight on. And I probably did the same thing where I moved his nose to one side, did the 1130 to 1230. He didn't get his chin out far enough. There we go. Right. He didn't get his, oh no, look, it's pointed down. Okay. I thought it was pointed up. It's pointed way down. So it's feathering. It's just that corner's just hitting that because it's pointed down so far. It's still catching a little bit of the jacket. So I like that shot. And then I think I tried both sides. He started cracking up. Oh my God. And then there's the 1230. He's got to get that jawline out though, Peter. That's on me. He's messing around with there it is. But it's out a little farther. Then I got the collar gaps. Not good. That's better. That's better. Collar's okay. Jawline's better. Expression's better. Still noggin relief. He's got some stuff going on in his noggin that I wanted to make sure we hit through the feathering the light specifically. Is Nico in here? He's probably on a plane.
No, he's on the plane back.
Oh, I like this shot. I like that shot a lot. You see how he's got a look on? I like that shot. Why did that not? I like that. See the hint of the smile there to there. It goes away. There it is. Oh, I like that. Yeah, I think that's awesome. Then I never do this, but I did it for him because he had the Gucci tie on with the fly or whatever the heck it is. What is that? A bee of some sort of fly. And this is
the
that a
Gucci
bee?
bee. The Gucci bee.
It's a bee.
It's
Okay.
supposed to be.
A bee. So I had to give him some of the Gucci bee. See if we got a shot with it in there because he liked that. That's nice and genuine. He was very expressive. Let me see if I wonder if I flip the light on him. I like that. I get a little more connection out of that one. I like that one. Oh, wait, the chin came out. But it's not. Oh, it is kind of bad there. Is that, did I shoot in double chinsville, Peter? You don't do that. Shit. Let's see if it's out too far. And then I got the collar gap that happened because he came out. Now he's too squinchy. There it is. All right. Then we just have to, this is a pet peeve of mine. So Brittany's going to have to fix it if Nico ends up using that one. Oh, then he cracked up and started coughing. Then he went for the brows. Then I said, I let him play with the tie and have some fun with it. He enjoyed this. Not that I would use it in my portfolio, but I'll do it for the client if they're all decked out like this and they want to do something. I love the looking off. Guys, if you shoot these, shoot them looking off. That's fine. Hold on. I think I'm losing my gigs or something because I see I have such shutter lag. Let me see if I need. My computer's dying. But that's not. I don't know. See if we can get some gigs back. I love that. Like I'll sell these images where they look off. And of course, you got to get Nico doing his thing. So what was the thing? I wanted to draw attention away from, the he's got this, if you look at the shape right here, that this, he gets out further on the sides of the skull. So I really focused on the feather to really tone that down and got the kick down here. So that was like unique to him. You know, who else had unique stuff going on? I mean, everybody. My whole point is that everybody's so different, you know? Anyway, I just wanted to show you guys that. So I want you to really take it as everybody's a puzzle. And you have to go to work on figuring it out. Because if you put everybody in a box, you're going to get, you know, crappy results for the individuals. So we have to individualize everybody in a repetitive nature with the same lights and then tweak it around the same thing. That's why it works so well. So I know men's lighting. Okay, Nico's in there. He's got, you know, I want to bring the attention away from his cranium. You know, I'm going to feather the light using my men's lighting setup that I know how to do every day of the week. No problem. So that's huge. So Nico is probably going to watch the recording. So Nico, I enjoyed shooting you, and I hope you enjoyed it too. And I love the shots. Good job. We'll have to make sure they look awesome. Does anybody have any questions? Oh my gosh, Kay just messaged me that she's got HIW, headshot intensive withdrawal. It's awesome. Has anybody else experienced that? Oh my gosh.
I hope you got a shot of James and Nico next to each other.
I didn't. Other people shot them up the wazoo.
There is one going around.
I
It's
didn't
on
do it.
Nico's Instagram.
Do you have anything to add, Michael, from this week that you witnessed?
I think everyone should do an intensive and an intensified. It is the intensive takes you to one level, and you see Peter in action, photographing people, especially when he's doing the women and men's lighting. And I think it's very impactful. But when you do the intensified, it's like you're literally, and you have to be ready for this. You got to tear yourself down, get down to the bare bulbs, and then build yourself up again, because the amount of one-on-one time that you get with Peter is just like, you know, I told Tyler he wasn't going to do it. I told Tyler, you need to do it. It is an amazing experience. And when he finished, he had to leave for the airport. He was like, Peter tore me down, but I loved it because now I know what I'm doing. Like, even in the intensive, there are mistakes that you still keep in your head, but by doing the intensified as well, like now he's completely energized, where he texts me already. He's like, I'm so excited to move forward, you know, and that's something that emotion is what drives you. And that's what I saw in the group.
I mean, I'm not trying to tear people down, but I'm trying to give people notes and an honest opinion. Like, some people do it really well, and I'm like, you're great. And then some people, you know, it's like, I gotta be the honest eye on that.
And you don't tear us down negatively. You know, you tell us what we're missing, the formulas that we're missing, and you build yourself up with that, right? That's what I mean by it. I don't mean like tear it down negative. It's an honest rebuild of yourself. And I think that's amazing. And the energy in there is like, you know, but of course you're exhausted once you're done with it. But it's amazing. I saw Nico somewhere. Wait.
Oh, he's here?
There's a Nico spotting.
Nico.
And a James too. James came on. Look.
Nico.
He's on the plane. He might not be able to talk.
Put something in the chat, Nico. We were just talking about your cabeza. That's my Spanish for you. It's your noggin, if you will. He was great. You know, having him there and his energy there was phenomenal. But Nico really screwed up massively So he brings his bathrobe all the way from Michigan to West Palm Beach. He's wearing it during the intensive. And for some reason, we forgot to shoot it. I was like, I wasn't thinking. And I was fried. And I was like, I mean, I shot him. James, what time did I shoot you? Well, I probably got a timestamp on these things. What's the timestamp on these?
Yeah, it was late. It was like 7, almost
30.
7, wasn't it?
It
Yeah.
was around closer to 7:30.
Yeah. By the time you wrapped up, you were just walking straight for the restaurant looking for food.
Yeah.
Like there was no small talk. You were on a mission at that point.
8:09.
Yeah. It was
Wow.
late.
8:09. We were supposed to finish at 6.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It's awesome.
It was very cool. All right, guys. So, I think the thing about what I'm trying to do is you guys got to get your ducks in a row. And if your ducks are flying all over the place, you got to get them in the row. And then you got to know which ducks you're dealing with. So you might deal like your lighting ducks got to be in a row, right? But then your directional ducks could be all over the place. But at least I want to shoot the face straight. I want to shoot the face a little this way. I want to shoot the face a little that way. Then I want to do the body straight, the body a little this way, the body a little that way. And then your color ducks are a mess. The color and exposure ducks are the other ones that you got to get in line. And once you get all these ducks flying in the same direction, then you go associate. I mean, it's not that hard. The recipe works. Everything's fine. And I'm not even picky on we're not talking about with the 24/7 Zoom, you should be able to get whatever lighting you have dialed in. You don't even have to buy anything or purchase anything. We'll work with you with what you've got. If you want to go off and buy something, then, obviously people are buying the flex kits. That's great. I appreciate that. And it's going to make your life a lot easier, but we'll work with you with what you've got. And how amazing is that? That's super cool. So freaking cool. So, I want you to use the 24/7 room. And James, we are going to go down the hotshot list and we are going to email everybody or call everybody or DM everybody on the hotshot list and ask them where they're at, what they're doing, what's going on, when they're ready. And then I will start to hand pick and just pick off these people to make sure that they're going to get in front of my eyes so that we can get some associates going. Cause I wanted 52 this year and I doubt we're probably at 10. Right.
Yeah, we have work to do.
Didn't we have 4 in one day?
No, we had like 6 or 7
that made
That
it
was-
in one day.
Yeah, we had like a giant. It was early in January. We had a whole
All right.
whack of people that went.
Well, the other thing is, guys, this month is a $500 gift card from B&H for Headshot of the Month, which is super cool.
Massive.
And next month we have a $900 lens from Tamron, which is awesome. Give me a second. Yelly's calling. Hold on 1 second. Somebody step up to the plate and say they'll let me do a review of their work. Come on.
Cameron, you were close. Why not go?
You can look at mine.
Yeah, Michael, I already talked with James. We got a plan in place that I need to finish working on.
Cameron has asked for a little reprieve for a little bit. So
Well, and also, James, I was just about to text you about this actually. So we set that deadline of December 14th.
yeah.
I forgot it's only October. So
Right. So are we gonna do November 14th?
November 30th is a Tuesday. Also my birthday. I'm gonna
So you're gonna be on the crew cast for that, or you
yeah.
need a reprieve? Oh yeah,
Well,
that's gonna be your birthday present.
We'll get together first.
No,
And
it
then-
doesn't work that way.
No.
You should get it in front of my eyes so that at least if you want to go on your birthday, you got to get it in front of me at least 2 times before that. Like, what if I hammer you? I don't want to
Yeah,
hammer
this is
you
true.
on your birthday.
Well, I want that hot shot first, and James has that power now.
You didn't give him the hot shot?
I haven't given him a hot shot yet. He had to fix some color stuff. I'm tough.
Wow. Okay. Does anybody want to look to see if they're worthy of hot shot?
D wants to.
D wants.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna look at I'm gonna look at Cameron's first, then I'll go straight to D's.
Okay.
If you're gonna do that, my main gallery is the one I have not fixed. There's a test gallery that has color adjustments.
Okay. Okay. The main gallery is not the one. There's galleries. Okay. The testing one? You can't be in your own gallery.
Hey, boss. What's up?
This is not hot shot.
Oh, sorry, I was muted. I was matching color. That's why I'm in there, and that's why it's a test gallery.
Okay, I see. I'm fine with it being a test gallery. I'm fine with you being in there. I'm fine with you testing color. But I'm also going to review it so you don't have to work on stuff that you don't need to be working on. All right, your dad's cool. Keep it. I love that. That's your girlfriend, right? Is that your
Yep.
girlfriend?
Maddie,
Cool. Love that one's one of my favorites. It's awesome. It's good. The ears red, the color looks off. It's still interesting on the expression. That's super cool. Yeah, you can't do that level of quality and then something like that doesn't look, the quality's different. And I don't know if it's like skin tones and stuff, because I'll have somebody come in and my lights don't change and then all of a sudden their skin looks amazing and everything looks amazing. The next person comes in, I'm like, what the hell can I make this person look good? That doesn't look as good as the other ones. It's okay though. I'll keep it. Got enough expression. He's got an eye difference. It's okay. Not jumping. It's all right. No, I don't like that. That's too squinty in the right eye. That's not going to make it expression wise. So you don't want to work on ones that aren't going to make it. I always liked this guy. I think the chin being out, I'm not jumping, but it will be one of those that I'll ask somebody. That's shot too high, needs more squinch. Darken the ear for sure. See, that's beautiful. Like, that's gorgeous. The quality of the stuff looks different on the person, different people. Say get rid of the necklace and the earrings. Get rid of the necklace and the earrings. I don't feel like you're getting enough light in the eyes with the smile. I don't think he's going to get your work.
I'm sorry.
You mute yourself if you're going to do that. She's beautiful. She gets your work. I don't like the hair over the eye, but it's going to get your work, so leave it in there. And this guy's a character, and your color doesn't look good to me. To me, though, does that look good to you? It's too flat. Look, you're doing the same thing with the lips fading into the skin type stuff.
we've changed it since that shot. That was kind of what I was working with James. Was this shot was a starting point, and we've changed it since then.
Okay, well now you know that you don't have to work on any of those. Post those. That was helpful. See, I just saved you some work.
Perfect.
Peter, can you do mine after D?
That's yeah, sure, Deb. But I have a hard out at 5, guys. So let me get to D. Let me get to D, and then I don't know how long I'm going to be on another Zoom, but we're going to go into the 24/7 room, and I'll come back after my other Zoom if I can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You need 15 for hot shot. I'm not sure unless the quality goes up about these. I'm not loving this. So that kind of, it's just that your color and everything on these three, these, I don't know about, I like your Deb, but I just think that like when you click, what's your girlfriend's name?
Maddie.
these just look like amazing. And then these get a little funky for some reason. So if I'm going off these four, I would be working in here. I would actually put her as your champion image and go color off of her then.
Okay.
I mean, I think the hair actually helps because it's super saturated. It's just beautiful. The lip on her too, right? But I think it's going to be more like something like this, potentially. So you still need to shoot more. Or you have people that you just not, that probably have more lookability. Yeah, I mean, her color is awesome. And it makes it hard to look at the other stuff. Like the quality of that's just awesome. You just did this too. See, that looks like, I want it to look like he's standing in front of me. That looks like he's standing in front of me on a good day with a hint more saturation. That's a great shot. The color's not as good as these, as this one and your girlfriend. Is it Mandy you said?
Yep.
Yeah, you just created this. You're a smoking gun for sure, right? With that shot.
Yeah.
I love that shot. All right, D. I got 4 minutes.
Alrighty.
All right. How is this on? And it says live right now because we're not on the 24/7 right now. We're on a different one. The 24/7 is not going right now. This should go off, right? Somebody go click that button and see what it does. I don't want to click it. Is this the one?
Yes.
Is this being recorded?
It says that I can join it. Do I want to leave this one and join that one?
Really?
That's-
All right,
yeah.
go leave and come back and see what happens. Okay, so that's never faced. Your first shot should be your best one in your portfolio. These are all red. D.
Okay.
Red, that's red. Looks great. This color's desaturated. This is based out green on the base. That's not good. The exposure on this is too low. There's no highlight in this,
Okay.
right? And I don't know what notes I gave you on it before, but there's zero highlight in that, right? You got to make that pop, and then she's got some redness that you got to take out, but you got to saturate. But she'll get your work, so keep it. This guy's Nepha-faced, non-existent facial activity, still red, got some highlight, more saturated in the ear than the front of the face. So that doesn't make sense to me. This looks like it's underexposed as well. It looks like it's kind of backlit almost off the white, but it's just, I think the whole exposure has to come up, but I think we're too close to her. I want to see shoulders. This is almost WTFB. It's a little bit too close for seeing all this stuff. And I think that smile looks a little held and the teeth don't look great. Like you'd have to whiten the teeth. You'd have to retouch. You'd have to do too much. The hair's scraggly. I would get rid of it. This guy I always liked. I think he gets your work. I think he's cool. He's a little bit blue compared to your other work. And I think you could saturate him a little bit. And I just would keep him blue and just saturate him. I bet you it would look good.
Okay.
I don't even know where my I'm not going to open it because I don't have time. You see the exposure went down from him to her. And so you're not on in your exposures. This is a little close. That it looks really weird. Like you tried to fix this hair and it's like all over the place here. But this doesn't look consistent on the lighting and you shot it high. She's cute, but her teeth are yellow. I mean, you got to move back. Do you have any room on this negative? I don't think you need to shoot that close of a proximity. But she's cute. If you can clean it up and fix it, you can keep it. This got super pale looking, like the colors just got flat and blue. So and it's super low. It's very cute with the expression. But it's very flat. There's no highlights going on in here or anything. So I think the exposure could come up. You got to bring in highlights. You're going to have to dodge them in if you have to. I mean, you got to get something in there so it's not all so uniform of a shot. The necklace is going to kill it for me.
Mhm.
And the fact that it's low, but she's cute and the expression is good. This is great. This has more saturation. I still think you're too close. You're WTFB on this. Like you got to get your proximity even on it, on everything. He was great. I remember him from the intensive. This color looks really good. Saturated, nice pink lip. See if you have more on the negative, pull it out. It's got some highlights. I still think the exposure can come up on this.
Okay.
See this? You can't have Lena. This, see how the highlights are in there and she's exposed, like she's hot in the highlights pretty much. That's where you want to be. I think she's a little too squinty there. And
Okay.
you must have something. She's an easy mark. You must have something, but she looks a little bit perplexed. Just go back to your shoot with her. She's like awesome, but you gotta have something, and you gotta have shoulder. You're WTFB on all these. Where's the
Right.
guy's chin's too back? He's way too red, and I don't think that it's worth the shot to try and fix that.
Yeah.
You know, do the best you can for him, but don't put it in your portfolio. She's cute. This hair's all over the place.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. I mean, the hair's terrible. You'd have to blow this out with a white background or get a hairstylist. I love the shot. I think its energy's great. I just don't think you can fix the hair. So toast it. You're way low on him. Chin's got to come out and down. You're seeing like under his chin. You're so low. It's held on the smile. He's excited about it, but I'm not drawn into it. I think it's got low lookability. I'm not jumping over this shot. It's kind of like he's energy is there. Okay, I got to get on that in the zooms. Hold on. They give me a Zoom link. I don't know where it is. Okay, guys, I got it. I don't know what this, I don't know. They use Telegram and I don't think that guy gets you work. I'm not jumping over it. And you're so low on him. It's too low. That's lit totally different than everything else. Necklace is on. I love her, but it's red and dark. No highlights anywhere. You see it?
Yeah.
Why does that look so different? See how it's dark? Like Lena's the only one that's popping exposure wise. This guy a little bit. This guy's good. What is that? He's in double Chinsville. I don't think I can let that go for associate, but I guess I might because it's so good. Just use him as your like exposure wise. This is great. It's a little warm, but I like it. Look, you see it a mile away. Your exposure's dark in everybody.
Okay.
Except for him. Look at him. Everybody's dark except for him. She's got some highlight. That's a held smile.
Yep.
Toast that. All right, let me just start. Hold on. Let's just go. We're keeping, we're toasting. We're toasting, we're keeping. We're keeping, fixing. We're going to toast that because we're going to keep that. You're going to keep, but find something better. If you have a better one, you're toasting. You are toasting. You are toasting. You are toasting unless you can bring it up and get the color to sing and take the necklace off because I like her. And you'd have to fix her teeth. Her teeth are yellow and they're buck teethish, but it's pleasant. And you did good with the glare and the glasses. No, this guy looks uncomfortable. super red. Not worth worrying about. This is kind of an effaced. And she's so based out. It looks like that she's like got so many different colors in the skin. I wouldn't mess with that. He's non-existent facial activity in Double Chinsville. She's cute, but it's dark. The teeth are yellow. It's too close, a little too close. The quality of it doesn't look good. This guy's super cool, but the color looks off compared to everything else. But he's cool. If you could do something with the raw file on that, then maybe.
Okay.
I mean, she's hilarious. I love her with the hair and the pearls and the, everything, but it doesn't match what you're doing. And the jawline's not out far enough, but it's so busy. I don't think it would go for so. I just like her. Keep her for now. She's just awesome. This is your best shot. I mean, this has to stay.
Okay.
Good energy. I mean, it's just shoot everybody like this. What'd you do here? Just do that.
Okay.
No. Double Chinsville. Red. Colors off. Uncomfortable. Chin's back. Too red. Lots of hair. Way too close. Too close. A lot of years.
All right.
Too close. I mean, this is where this isn't going to make it, but that's honorable mention. This is where you're at.
Okay.
But you got work to do, and this dude is the dude. I mean, that's killer. Just use him as your champion image and start to shoot like that all the time.
All right.
What's up, boss?
There he is.
Hey,
I was talking about your noggin earlier.
our shoot.
Yes, our shoot.
Incredible.
And your head.
Oh yeah. Thanks for hiding it. You're the best.
It was awesome hanging with you. I told them that you blew it on guys. I got to go. It's 5:07. You guys keep this going. I'm going to stop the share. I'm going to stop the, we'll actually shut it down and we'll start the 24/7.